Sunday, Chapter 11. Chef Nancy watched everyone file into the filming studio. Caroline and Ray were whispering to each other. Tate was hopping up and down next to Oliver, and the King of Calm seemed cool and collected. This was the way to start a day. Chef Nancy clapped her hands to get their attention. "Can anyone tell me what plating is?" "Making food look nice on the plate," answered Tate. Chef Nancy nodded. "True, but it's more than that. It's an important step in sharing the eating experience. Seeing the food leads to eating the food, which leads to enjoying the food. And as a chef, your job is to make each of these steps as enticing and as pleasurable as possible." "What about smelling the food?" asked Caroline. "Of course," said Chef Nancy, "that too." Chef Nancy handed out big whiteboards and a small plastic container of sauce, a red one and a green one. Ray rubbed her hand over the surface of the board, then rested it against her cheek. "It's smooth and cool like a dinner plate." Chef Nancy nodded. Good catch. These are porcelain boards. This is the same material used to make fine china, which means they're breakable, so don't drop them. Tate held up the green container. "Can we eat it?" Caroline frowned. "We just had breakfast." "I know. I was only wondering." Chef Nancy ignored Tate and continued. She held up the red sauce. "We're going to practice our decorating skills. You can do a lot with thin sauce. Drop a dollop into the board, clean the back of the spoon, and then drag the spoon through the sauce. Practice some spoon drags. Try making swirls, zigzags, and circles. The green sauce is thicker, more of a puree, and definitely not for eating." She looked at Tate. "You want to try more of a smear after you get it on the board. If your board fills up, just wipe it off and start again." Chef Nancy wandered around the room while everyone was practicing. "This green sauce is impossible," complained Tate. "It's too blobby." "Don't press so hard," suggested Caroline. "Try smooth and slow." "My swirls aren't great either," confessed Ray. "It's good that food goes on top to cover the mistakes." "Don't give up," said Chef Nancy encouragingly. It's better to practice now, when you have the time and no one is judging you." Oliver practiced his smears and swirls, but he didn't need to. He was an expert already. He'd learned from the best. There were 2 world-class restaurants in his hometown, and the head chefs had helped him. He'd gone for lessons 6 Saturdays in a row. It was kind of a surprise that no one else had done that. Or maybe they were like him, keeping it secret. Self-taught sounded a lot more impressive than private lessons. He dropped a dollop of red sauce on his board and made a swirly double S. Perfect! Whatever the challenge, he was going to win. Oliver. Some people have the desire to practice, and some people just have talent. I'm lucky I have both. Tate. I know looks are important, but isn't taste more important? I never judge food until after the first bite. That's only fair.